Hello, my name is Patrick Gunning, and you are now currently tuned into What Am I Saying, a show which I talk about random things. Here on episode 5, I'm going to be talking about an idea, and anyone who is listening might come up with an idea of their own, so stay around and listen. I'm going to start this show right now. An idea can just come up without any knowledge of warning and at any time, with the person even not knowing about it until after. An idea is when an individual thinks up something that would be way more useful and used or sometimes useful in some kind of way to an individual or group. An idea can come up in whenever or in some ways, and to make that idea become a reality as soon as possible, and it would take quite some time for that idea for it to happen. An idea is somewhat useful in a way of helping solving problems of any kind when it comes to the individuals themselves. An idea can be really useful, and if can be promoted in the right way, not only one person accepting it, but other people will also accept it too. There is going to be a case that if a person comes up with an idea, then to be claimed by the second person that the idea was theirs, not to give reasons into why the they based of the idea to begin with, then it's not far that the idea is stolen. An idea is part of putting an individual's brain, including their mind, to work in solving a problem. An idea is creating some type of skill that the individuals can do, and to have others to do the same thing as well. An idea is not just about one thing that comes into someone's mind, but an idea can come in many other areas as well, and what that idea is about. An idea shows an individual in creativity and skills that knowing what they doing when coming to doing things. An idea can show one ability in how to do things simply, or in some sort in one way or the other. An idea can come in any shape or form depending on what the idea is going to be and the individual could come up with. An idea can show everyone in how smart that person can be to another person in what they can do. An idea can get tasks being done as fast despite on what that task is, and with little and right through to no mistakes that have been made at all. An idea is a sign of a person's brain working hard with thinking. If a person comes up with an idea and must in some way record that idea, or they will forget about that idea, or even not knowing what that idea was about to begin with in the first place. An idea can occur when an individual hears or seeing the current events that is happening all around them during that time. An idea can just be done by one person, but it can be done by a group of people that are working together as a group until one of them will come up with an idea. With that idea, an idea is a process of someone, an individual, thinking on what they thinking about, something that would be as useful or something that may or would work in a way that would make it easier for doing that task. And an idea is one of the signs of an individual being as creative or in the way of their thinking skills. An idea is like a puzzle set that is in the process of being put together, putting together piece by piece, with the final piece being put into its place for it to be completed. Everybody in any way, no matter who that person could be, has the right to come up with an idea of their own. An idea is like someone is design or building something. An idea is like someone trying to build something in a way that they want to build and how it's built by them. Thinking of ideas is a sign of a person putting their brain to work with coming up with ideas. No one will listen to an idea simply at first, but by convincing so many people or even groups, if possible, then everyone would listen to that idea, and it would be useful in getting that job done. An idea is creativity of the mind for an individual. An idea can show off that an individual can perform whatever tasks, and sometimes it's a good example for the other individuals to see it happening in front and around them. An idea can be sometimes not go accordingly to the plan as it should be, but on the other hand, it may work in some way, can work or not, but it should be tried yet again. An individual is different when and that means difficult, and that means that their ideas that they carried in their mind as well in their brains are also different. One idea by one person could be successful, but an idea by another individual may not be as successful. But one way to tell is try one of the other's ideas as possible. An idea is that an individual can think up by themselves or with a group of people around them. An idea can come to an individual based on what they heard or see what is happening around them, and to me it's way better or easier for other individuals around them. An individual can come up with an idea whenever, and in some cases it can come without warning or with some warning to it. I have to say that the show has come to the end for the time being, and in the next episode of What Am I Saying, I'm going to be talking about stories with a post, and stay around for that. And for the time being, I see you guys later. The following production has been written, edited, presented, and produced by Patrick Gunning and copyrighted in 2023 by Patrick Gunning, or PFGUN0 for short.